So before I get into my current standout favorites for Miss Universe 2019, I just want to ask you guys something. I have been working with some girls. I'm training them, helping them prepare for... We're back! So a few people have said to me, why don't you film when Lily's napping? Why don't you film your vlogs when Lily's sleeping? And so on and so forth. And the reason is because she has such serious FOMO that every time she hears me talking when she's sleeping, something goes off and she wakes up and she wants to be part of the action. So I pretty much don't even try to film when she's sleeping anymore. She was actually nearing the end of her nap, so I knew she was probably gonna wake up anyway, so that's why. So here she is. She's just gonna be part of it. So what I was saying before is that I am training some girls right now for different pageants. Miss Universe Canada, some of the state pageants in preparation for Miss Teen USA, and a lot of them have been asking me questions about wardrobe, what they should wear for interview, what they should wear during the pageant week for rehearsals, so on and so forth. And I got thinking to myself, would it be useful, helpful, fun to watch a video about basically like a lookbook on like what I would recommend for people to wear for interviews, Miss Universe interview outfit ideas or something like that. So if you guys think that that would be interesting to see, let me know in the comments, because also one of my, I guess, regrets, if you will, is that I didn't have super amazing wardrobe at Miss Universe, and if you've seen some of my other videos, you know why. But anyway, if you think that that would be interesting, like a Miss Universe interview lookbook with outfit ideas on what to wear for an interview for your pageant, let me know. I know not all of you are pageant contestants, but if it's something interesting, just let me know. So this video is all about my standouts for Miss Universe. Now this is just who is standing out to me when I see them on social media, basically, because I don't want to go like super into depth about them, because honestly my favorites are probably going to change next month, because a lot of the girls have not been crowned yet. There's still a Miss Universe Canada who's going to be crowned, there's Miss Venezuela, and many more. And so I'm just gonna go through my 7 favorites, my top 7 favorites who are standing out to me on social media, because that's where I see all pageant updates. And that's it. One of my favorite pageant accounts to follow is Miss U Updates. Pretty sure that's what it's called. I love her Instagram. I don't follow a lot of like Miss Universe fan pages just because I feel like a lot of them are biased, in the sense like they're always rooting for Miss Colombia or Miss Philippines, so that's all that they show. And her, I find her to be really fair. She shows pictures, videos, updates on contestants from every single country, which I think is so awesome. So I love following her page. Let's just get into it then. So one of my favorites, and I know a lot of you love her too, is Indonesia, why did I say Indonesia? Indonesia, Frederica. I just find her super fresh, and I'm liking her more and more as time goes on. My hope for her is that she remains authentic and true to herself. Because she is pretty young, I feel like she's more vulnerable to falling into the trap of doing what other people tell her to do, and by like trying to be something that she isn't. I'm not saying she's doing that, I just feel like she's more vulnerable to that just because she's a bit younger. So I really hope she stays true to herself, because she just seems like such an amazing girl. Then I have one of my personal favorites. She's been one of my favorites since the second she was crowned, and that is Brazil, Julia Orta. You guys know she's one of my favorites because I've talked about her a lot. Some of you have, I've seen some of your comments like on my video and on social platforms that show pictures of her, and people say she isn't as facially stunning as some of the other girls. And so, I mean, I think she's beautiful, but I think one of her biggest attributes that is going to take her to the top of Miss Universe 2019 is her personality. And not only that, she also shares so many amazing messages via her social media in like an authentic, genuine way that you want to hear from her. You want to hear what she has to say. You want to hear her opinion. And to me, that's very Catriona Gray vibes, in the sense of she's an advocate for something. She stands up for herself. She stands up for others in a way that's authentic, and that can be really hard to do. So she is one of my favorites. Also, I know that this is not a make or break, but it definitely helps. I've talked about it before. She speaks English. It's gonna help her in the competition. Next, Philippines. I'm honestly really impressed with Cassini Ganados. you guys know that I was really a big fan of Bea Patricia. I loved her, but Cassini is really growing on me, and one of the things I have found with her is she's very versatile with her looks. She can pull off the natural glam, she can pull off the natural look, she can pull off the full glam. She can really pull off like all ends of the spectrum, which is really important as a Miss Universe. And so I'm really liking what I'm seeing from her. I feel like I'd like to hear more from her, but maybe I'm just not looking enough, like looking at enough of her videos. But she's definitely growing on me, definitely one of my standouts. Then Thailand. A lot of you think she's a Catriona copycat, and I have to admit, and I just didn't want to say it in my video that I made about her, she definitely did have Catriona resemblances in terms of her walk, her styling when she competed at Miss Universe Thailand, and I really, really hope she shakes that. Obviously not because I don't think highly of Catriona Gray, but because I would definitely like to see her be her own person. Like we want to see who you are, not you trying to be somebody else. So I think she's just so gorgeous. I think she's naturally just has that aura about her that you want to watch her. I think she's just beautiful. I know not everyone thinks she has the best smile and all this other stuff, but she's a standout for me. Then I have Albania, and I have Albania because she is just such a bombshell, and Lily's chewing on this rubber thing in case you're wondering what that sound is. But Albania is more of like maybe the Trump era in the sense that she's very like Sports Illustrated, and I just think she's absolutely amazing. I think she's a good speaker from what I know, but I don't know enough about her, so I'm gonna leave it at that with Albania. And now I have Haiti. Some of you are gonna be a bit surprised with that, I think, because she's not the tallest contestant, but let me tell you, that does not matter. And she was just crowned, and I think she's going to kill it at Miss Universe in the sense of she's gonna have an amazing interview and she's gonna have an amazing runway walk. I actually know her, I've met her because she represented Canada at Miss Supranational the year before me, and so she actually crowned me Miss Supranational Canada. So she passed her crown and title to me in 2015, which I think is super cool. She's very sweet, a very nice, genuine girl, and I really am excited to see how she develops leading up to Miss Universe. Then I have my last on my favorites for now, and that is Croatia. Miah, her face is so beautiful. She is already one of the most beautiful faces for the class of 2019 at Miss Universe. I don't know a lot about her in the sense of her speaking skills, but I think she's just absolutely stunning. I really want to see more from her, see how she develops as well, and that's it for now. I also love Colombia. I don't know, I'm back and forth with her, so I think she's doing incredibly well. She definitely has she definitely has the it factor that is needed at Miss Universe, but I don't know what it is. Like maybe next week, maybe next month she's gonna be like my #1. I have no idea. But anyways, I just wanted to highlight a few of the girls who are getting ready, getting geared up for Miss Universe, and you guys are always requesting to see my Miss Universe favorites every month. So here it is for July, and I'm just so excited to see who wins from Canada because that's in like 2 weeks, which is so crazy. I think that's it for now. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about doing that like Miss Universe interview outfit lookbook, what you think of that. I would love to hear your insight on that because I think it would be really fun to do. It would just kind of switch things up on here a little bit. And as always, if you want to hear more, see more from me and from my little co-pageant expert here, then please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, it looks like you have hair. Wow.